Welcome back to Infinite Love. I have this song that when I hear it, I become all nostalgic and in my feels in the most positive and grateful way. I know, like many of you, there are these songs that just hit. They tug at your heartstrings, vibrate your soul to new levels, and transform your thinking into childlike wonder, where you were once filled with all of these hopes and dreams. Someone near and dear had sent me this song, and as I listened, I had a flashback of a childhood dream I had had. In my dream, I was flying. I remembered it so vividly. I felt my body spread out as if I had wings. I remember the sensation of the air upon me as I soared high above over my neighborhood. The feeling of the sun radiate its warmth over me felt like a giant hug. I was soaring. I was free. I never felt happier than in that very moment. I remember waking up feeling like it wasn't a dream at all. To feel so alive and free, seeing the world for all of its beautiful wonders. I hadn't thought about that dream in decades, but thanks to this moment, to divine timing, and this beautiful soul sending me this song, I was able to relive this memory and all of those feelings that transpired back then. I could feel it coming to life within my soul. The song, Fly Away, by Tones and I, elevates my vibrations to new levels every single time I hear it. That feeling of empowerment, soaring to new levels, new heights, not just within, but on all levels of life. Living out my dreams, creating new ones too, as I keep pouring into my passions, exploring worlds I never had dreamed or imagined. During that time in my childhood, dreams felt impossible, unreachable. It may be because I didn't really believe in myself. How could this small girl have it all? Have all the desires she's ever wanted, when she really didn't know what it was she truly wanted. She was losing herself. Day by day, pieces of her were slowly slipping away. And now life is different. The healing journey has begun. And dreams don't seem so impossible anymore. In fact, they feel infinite. I feel like anything I do, say, or touch is already transforming into what it is I desire. I feel unstoppable. I would never imagine I would get to a place like this, where I feel like I'm already home. You see, home isn't a place you go to, but it's this energy and feeling within you. And yes, people may feel like home to you, and maybe those are past lives and past experiences. But for me, home is my safe space, a place filled with love, this ginormous amount of love within and without. Love to give others as well as myself. And you see, this healing journey is where I truly soared, high above. I went to great lengths to get to where I'm at today, to feel this way about myself, about my life, to feel proud, to feel love, to feel confident, to feel joy, to feel strength and wonder, and feel the magic within and all around me. This healing journey was one of the greatest parts of my soul's purpose. I spent lifetimes searching, and what I found was right there within. And people ask, would you do it all over again? And if you could, would you change anything? I'd relive this over and over again without changing anything to get to right here, exactly where I'm at, feeling the way I feel. If I had to keep moving mountains and facing the darkest of nights, I would, because I'm worth it. I'm worth the battles I've gone through. I'm worth the battles I face, because I believe in myself that much. because I see my worth and I love myself that much. So ask yourself, are you worth it? Are you worth all the dreams that your inner child has ever dreamt of? Can you achieve those dreams within? The answer should be yes, you are worthy of it all. So go within. Soar. Soar to new heights, to new levels. Achieve the unimaginable, because they're yours. The only person that can truly stop you is you. So don't let those thoughts, those feelings, be what stops you. Go within. We all serve a greater purpose. Do you know what yours is? And it's okay if you don't know it just yet. You will. If you truly desire to know your soul's purpose, it'll all come together. All the pieces will fall in place as you hold the key to your own journey. It's amazing, when you get to this place, filled with hope and wonder and happiness. And yet, you're still faced with many challenges in your everyday life. Why that is? Well, it's because your light is shining brighter than most. You're not consumed by the negative energies around you, but yet you still have to face them. You're still human. Those are the true tests in life. When you find yourself getting triggered, you ask yourself, why is that? Why is this coming up when I've worked so hard to let it all go? It's okay. It's okay to question it, but simply let it just be a question, not something you have to solve right then and there. Because sometimes it's just meant to take place, transpire within your life, because you're doing so well. And on other days, when these triggers still come up, it's because the universe is telling you a little bit something. It's telling you there's a little bit more work to do right then and there with whatever you're feeling or going through. So change your mindset, shift your patterns, change the trajectory of your journey, because maybe you're too comfortable. Eventually, everything will fall into place if you just trust. Trust and believe in yourself. Don't worry what others say or think or do. That's theirs. That was one of the toughest lessons I learned, facing this in my everyday life. And then I got to a place where when I heard those things that would once trigger me, I hear now their soul speaking, their journey telling me something more about themselves, about what they're experiencing or what they're feeling or where their ego is taking them. And I hold space as that is theirs. I no longer add that weight upon my shoulders. I no longer let that be the reason why I can't keep taking those steps forward. I no longer allow excuses to hold me back. I take full accountability for the things I do or don't do, for the things I say or don't say, because they're mine. This journey, this story, this life, this healing, this purpose, it's mine. It's no one else's. I'm no longer the victim in my story. I'm the warrior. I no longer crumble and cry deep within and silence myself. If I shed tears, I let them fall, because I will still rise up and keep pushing forward, because I'm worth it. For every no I may receive in life, I will stare back and say, I'm worth it. And I will keep going, even if it means I have to shift my perspective and try something differently. Because what's meant for me will always be. I believe, I trust. It's already here. And I am grateful. Every day I wake up and I am grateful. I am grateful for a brand new day. I'm grateful for a brand new beginning. I am grateful even when I fall down that I understand why it is I fell in the first place. I am grateful for the strength that I have to get back up and keep going forward. I am grateful for the sun shining on my face. I am grateful for the light within me that's beaming so bright. I am grateful for this contagious smile I wear upon my face because it's not just a smile that comes from within. Don't get me wrong. It truly is the best feeling of the love I have for myself. And I will continue to smile every single day because of that love. But it's because of the love I receive back from the world. The most amazing people I've ever met or encountered or spoke to, even if it's through a social platform, by strangers, simple conversations as I walk by them. I am grateful. I am grateful for experiences and opportunities, and I'm grateful for infinite possibilities, because once upon a time, those dreams felt impossible, but now they're infinite. I am grateful for being exposed to so many different versions of myself, what was, what is, and what will be. I am grateful for this body and this mind and this heart and this spirit. I am grateful for the wisdom that is bestowed upon me from amazing people who are continuously teaching me. I am grateful for a job that's filled with love and laughter. Even when there are some challenging obstacles in my way, I'm still grateful. I'm grateful for what I acknowledge that I align to and what I no longer align to. I am grateful for the people that walked in my life and walked out of my life. I am grateful. I am grateful for this journey and my story. I am grateful for healing. I am grateful for the dark days and the light days, as everything still brings beautiful blessings into my life, into my world. I am grateful for being right here, right now, present in this moment, smiling as I speak into this microphone, beaming with joy, with alignment, with connection with all of you who are listening. I am grateful. I am soaring in what others may think is, well, she doesn't have this or she doesn't have that. No, I have more. I have more love within, more gratitude within. I have more hope and knowledge and wisdom, more respect, more boundaries, more healing. I have so much abundance within me that I am grateful. And I see it. I validate it. I don't need others to validate me or praise me. I am grateful if they do, because those are just added blessings. But every day when I wake up, I validate myself with my love, with my gratitude. I get a brand new day to venture out into the world with no expectations, just love, just enlightenment, just wonder, ready to experience the world and be blessed by universe in so many beautiful ways. I am grateful. And I'm going to continue to soar. So you see the power of just one song, allowing me to soar back to my past, back to a dream I had of flying high above the world, feeling so enlightened, feeling free, allowed me to self-reflect and rewind the past couple years, let alone my life, and see how far I've come. What a gift. What a blessing. I'm so grateful that I chose this healing journey because I chose to find my way back to me. And so can you. I know at times it seems scary. I know at times our patterns are, I just want to go out and have fun. I just want to feel, but not feel at all. Trust me, I know, I get it. But the more I buried those feelings deep inside, the more I ran without ever having to run, the more my soul would fight me, the more universe would show me the synchronicities, the messages, the signs. And the more I avoided them, the louder those messages became. And one day, in all honesty, it wasn't even just one day, but it was a very, very dark experience that I felt like I was drowning within my own thoughts, my own abyss of my past, of my silence, of my shame, of my fear, of my anger. All I wanted to do was surface, and I kept swimming, even though I was exhausted. But I kept seeing that light get brighter, so hope filled within me. I knew my life was better than this, but it was me that had to give it its first breath. So I did. I chose me. I chose to love all of me. And yes, that was a battle. It was agonizing and painful. And at times, I had wished a do-over, or to simply just stop this healing and carry on with the old life. But you see, that's impossible. Because my soul said, no way, you've worked this hard. Why go back to what? What you thought was fun? But you're still going to feel everything you feel. And you're still going to see everything you were afraid to see. So I kept pushing forward. And yes, there were times I laid down and stopped and said, time out. I need a break. And not to indulge and splurge on the things I no longer needed, but I just needed a break to rest. And guess what? I found out that's okay. Why are we so hard on ourselves? Why do we put such a demand on ourselves, especially during a healing journey? It's because you feel so alive and so free and so aligned. And then when you're triggered or new stuff is surfacing, it's intimidating. It's scary at times until you just trust and let it all happen how it's supposed to happen. You don't fight it. You don't question it. You just feel it. You just sit with it. And when you are needing rest, you just rest. And then somewhere out of the blue, those days that you're resting, you find peace within. You don't feel alone. You don't feel lost in your thoughts. You don't feel trapped. You just are. You're grounded. You're balanced. And guess what? Sometimes that can be scary, especially in the beginning when you're not used to such feelings. You find yourself energetically vibrating higher, yet you have no idea what's going on because it's all brand new. Your mind wants to race and go into overdrive, and your soul is saying, peace, balance, love, tranquility. Yeah, I can remember those times so vividly, and that I think was more terrifying because I didn't know how to express that or identify or connect with that. And that was somewhat troubling because as you're feeling those things, you're also finding yourself at times purging the old versions of you. And you're wondering, why did I all of a sudden have this breakdown out of nowhere? And you're sobbing and you're crying and you're feeling. Yet as you're releasing, you're feeling brand new, vibrant, alive. It makes no sense, but yet it makes all the sense in the world. I simply just trusted and surrendered and let it all go and let myself be free to soar high above, setting myself free, limitless, infinite possibilities, allowing myself to feel everything with love. And I'm still working on it. I am perfectly imperfect. And every day I strive for greater within myself. And every night I ask for forgiveness within my own self. I'm still going. I'm still trying. I'm still pushing forward. I'm still grateful. I am soaring. So when do I begin this journey of healing? Well, here's your sign. The time is here. The time is now. Ask yourself this. Are you worthy? Look around you. How do you feel? What is it you desire for yourself? For the world? Are you worthy of this journey? Everybody is. Everybody's worthy of feeling happy within. Everybody is worthy of love, of forgiveness, of kindness, of worth. So if you needed that sign, here it is. You have it right here, right in front of you. So what's stopping you? All you gotta do is take that leap on yourself. Because you're worth it. It's time for you to soar. Thank you again for joining me on another episode of Infinite Love.